It's about being authentic and really being comfortable with who you are. Now, again, life has taught me, but for many years when I was in the Royal Air Force, and I was working with all three services, the Army and the Navy, in many different ways. But I wasn't particularly authentic in that role because I felt I had to fit in and be a certain type. And that was generally, I was a natural introvert pretending to be an extrovert in that role. I had to be at the front of the crowd, providing energy, buzz, just life and soul of the party. And it wasn't naturally me. So it was hard and it drained my energy. So it took me a little bit later in life and a few experiences to understand just be who you are. Okay. And that's why I based the whole company on authentic leadership and authenticity. So the community really is about that, about sharing stories, sharing experiences, me showing a level of vulnerability as well to say, look, I've learned some lessons along the way. And these are my top tips along this, but really building that community where we can go there and be ourselves. Because if we want to be rooted and we want to be resilient, guess what? We have to be a little bit vulnerable and really understand who we are and work with who we are. So that's the whole basis of it. And I want to create a really safe space, obviously, like we all do in communities, but a really psychologically safe space. And for us to really share some experiences and some stories and for it to be really inclusive, not just me telling everybody this is how you lead your life. Because guess what? That's not what I'm about. And I've learned some lessons along the way as well.